As a result of an injury sustained in a backstage attack by an unidentified star, Jade Cargill is now out of WWE action. But new rumors have it that she'll be back at the Performance Center this week, so her comeback is becoming more and more likely. This strengthens the case for Cargill's possible return to the Royal Rumble Premium Live event next Saturday, February 1st, 2025, as previously reported. 3 famous ladies that Cargill may reveal as her assailant at Royal Rumble 2025 are discussed in this article. In a backstage clip from SmackDown around the end of November, viewers saw Jade Cargill, who had been assaulted, lying lifeless on top of a vehicle. After that, WWE decided she wasn't good for TV anymore. Naomi is a possible suspect, but the identity of the assailant who assaulted Jade is still unclear. The Glow has wasted no time in forming a partnership with Bianca Belair, ever after the former AEW singer went missing. She and the Est are now the unofficial WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Naomi may really be the one responsible for the assault, according to certain minor clues. Fans have been waiting months for Bianca Belair to turn the tables on them. The Est might be exposed as the true assailant if WWE intends to ultimately carry out this evil shift. Ever since she arrived, Jade Cargill has won over the hearts of WWE fans and become an instant superstar. Bianca may have eliminated Cargill from consideration because of jealousy and a desire not to be overshadowed. When Jade gets back, she may confront Belair and expose her as the enigmatic assailant, proving that her tag team partner was responsible for the attack. Another famous wrestler whose comeback to WWE is imminent is Charlotte Flair. For almost a year, she has refrained from competing. A dispute between Jade Cargill and the Queen occurred during a backstage segment of SmackDown when Cargill first arrived in WWE. Triple H may be trying to set these two talents up for a feud now. Considering this, the possibility exists that Cargill may expose Charlotte Flair as the unknown assailant. Their rivalry at WrestleMania might be built up by this revelation, which would culminate to a highly anticipated fight at the Showcase of the Immortals this year. As the 2025 WWE Royal Rumble drew near its conclusion, the stadium buzzed with excitement and the fans shouted with expectation. In a flash, superstars' hopes of WrestleMania triumph were shattered as they were sent over the ropes like chess pieces. The enormous displays were lit up by the countdown clock, which was showing the time till the next competitor arrived. All hands were on deck, as viewers conjectured about possible revelations, betrayals, and comebacks. Jade Cargill's name kept popping up. After being hurt and outraged in an unexplained incident on stage, the former powerhouse was sidelined for months. Who was responsible for the attack? The whispers persisted nonstop. For what reason had someone decided to eliminate Jade, a formidable opponent in every squared circle she entered? And the most crucial question, will Jade ever return? As the lights went down, enveloping the audience in a kaleidoscope of neon green and gold, a rumbling bass line exploded. Just as quickly, Jade Cargill's distinctive presence sprang onto the stage. Upon her return, her devoted followers went ballistic, shouting her name from rooftops. Standing tall with a look as icy as steel, the dominating Amazonian figure adorned herself in shimmering green armor. With an air of authority, she strode confidently into the ring after saying, "I'm back," to the camera. But this was more than just a victorious comeback. It was the act of a determined woman. Someone had attempted to ruin her career, and they were either part of this ring or lurking in the shadows. The Royal Rumble wasn't Jade Cargill's only motivation for being here tonight. Justice was what she sought. The commentators wondered who Jade's assailant may have been as she strode into the ring and dispatched 2 opponents in a flash. Cryptic films have played throughout her absence, hinting to Jade's return and the identity of the perpetrator. "She stole my spotlight. Now I'll steal her career." And other such lines had been murmured by an emasculated voice. Plenty of people in the WWE Universe had ideas. Amidst the mayhem, 3 names emerged. Charlotte Flair's career is unparalleled, as she dominated the WWE Women's division for a long time. Jade Cargill's 2024 debut, however, jeopardized Charlotte's status as the leader in excellence due to her spectacular ascent. Their rivalry had been heated, culminating in Jade's humiliating pinfall of Charlotte at SummerSlam, an event that Charlotte would never forget. Charlotte, the cold-blooded queen, may have planned the incident to exclude Jade from consideration. It wouldn't be shocking if Charlotte used deceitful methods to save her kingdom. Throughout the match, Jade couldn't help but notice her cold grin and how she skillfully avoided looking at her. Both ladies were competing for the honor of WWE's most dominating athlete, and Bianca Belair had been Jade's closest competitor. Their fights became legendary, and spectators argued about who might be called the strongest or the baddest. However, after Jade's accident, Bianca rose to the occasion, recovering the title and the limelight. It seems like Bianca could have been involved in the assault on a personal level. Would she have resorted to such extreme lengths to secure her own position at the top? Felt threatened by Jade's ascent? With obvious nerves between them, the audience watched as Jade and Bianca squared up in the ring. Judgment Day leader and one of WWE's most feared opponents, Rhea Ripley, was also a strong suspect. She was a strong contender due to her savage personality and her eagerness to eliminate everyone who stood in her path. In 2023 and 2024, Rhea was unstoppable in the women's division, but her domination was shattered when Jade showed there. In the mysterious promotions for the Rumble that aired on Judgment Day, Rhea was hinted as breaking her strongest challenger before she could even rise. Adding to the tension was the knowledge that Rhea was still competing and holding her breath for her chance to score. With the fight down to its last seconds, Jade joined the remaining 4 competitors, Charlotte, Bianca, and Rhea, in the ring. The women exchanged knowing glances as they locked eyes. It wasn't only about coming out on top, this was about making amends. First, Jade focused on Charlotte, and she sent her tumbling to the mat with a vicious pump kick. However, Bianca caught her off guard with a clothesline just as she was about to toss Charlotte over the top rope. Jade drew herself back into the ring just in time to escape elimination, sending the audience into a frenzy. As she saw the mayhem unfold, Rhea unleashed her vicious riptide on Bianca and Charlotte. Something out of the ordinary occurred, however, when her focus shifted to Jade. Screens in the stadium went dark as video of Jade's assault on the stage gradually appeared. Grainy footage revealed an enigmatic person slamming Jade from behind, accompanied by a sarcastic chuckle. The assailant's hand, which was studded with silver rings and a unique black leather glove, came into sharp focus when the camera panned in on it. The audience let out a scream when the camera panned to Rhea Ripley, whose distinctive rings and gloves were immediately recognized. When Jade learned the truth, her rage erupted in her eyes. Rhea shrugged and smiled cruelly, but she didn't try to refute it. "I endured the consequences," she said with a sneer. "You posed a danger, and dangers are eliminated." In a fierce showdown of strength, Jade, enraged, rushed at Rhea. As Jade finally let go of all her pent-up anger, the fans went wild as she stunned Rhea with a crushing set of moves. Finale, Jade sent the Nightmare tumbling to the mat with her trademark jaded finisher as she lifted Rhea atop her shoulders. To deafening applause, Jade yoked Rhea over the ropes and killed her. Jade and Bianca, the 2 women who had embodied WWE domination, were now the only ones left standing. As the 2 faced off, the audience was equally divided, cheering for each participant. Following a fierce exchange, Jade triumphed by catching Bianca in mid-air and launching her over the top rope.